Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Nasanjo, and my Buddhist name is Jana Bali, which means power of concentration. Today, I will be your presenter for part 1 of this Dhamma class. Today's Dhamma class is on Sunday, August 31st, 2025. We meet every Sunday at 4 o'clock p.m. Arizona and Pacific Time. Anyone interested in Buddhist teachings is welcome to join us on Zoom. Use the ID 413-460-4622 and the password Buddha20, all lowercase. Remember, the Zoom ID and password will stay the same every week. First, 2 individuals will chant the Buddha Gamana Gata and Diwa Dapadi Gata. These chants will then be followed by Part 1a, offerings, taking the Tisarana and precepts, the Metta chant and meditation, Part 1b, Adhitthana, determination, mindfulness on death, wishing, and sharing. Part 2, Parita chanting, discussions, questions and answers, translations from the prayer book, and some kids reciting Bali prayers from the book. Today's substitute will be Hinla Aung. So Hinla Aung, please have your prayer books in the correct pages ready and close by. Before we begin, here are some important rules and regulations. If you're reading a substitution or participating in Part 1a, please try to join the Zoom meeting at least 5 minutes early. Please do not eat or drink during the prayer time, as it is very disrespectful. If you're hungry, make sure to eat before joining the meeting next time. Sit up straight and center yourself in front of your camera. Keep your camera on at all times or you may be removed from the meeting. If you're not a part of the Dhamma class, you're free to turn off your camera. Please don't fidget or play around as it can disturb others who are praying. The prayer session is only 15 minutes, so please be mindful and respectful. For those chanting, please chant clearly and slowly so that others can follow along. We would greatly appreciate it if everyone stays respectfully until the end of the meeting. Now, please put your hands together. We'll begin with Buddha Gamana Gata. We believe you'll do great.
Buddha Gamana Gata Engi Vasasa Unaya Tatahi Sedaramsio Wajirawa Virojanti Kilometad Sisake Nilayo Nilatadama Pito Dada Cha Lohita Dhamma Cha Manjita Nikamim Supapasara Sadhu Hi. Diwa Dapati Gata Diwa Dapati Adijo Pratima Badi Jandima Sanato Katiyo Dapati Jai Dapati Brahmana Atha Sabha Mahoratam Buddha Dapati Tejasa Tadisam Tejasapanam Buddham Vandami Sadaram Edena Saja Vajana Soti Me Hotu Sabada Soti Te Hotu Sabada Valentine.
Gana sarapati tena dipena dhammatam sina dilogadipam sambudam pujayami dhamonudam vanaganda gunopedam etam kusuma santatim pujayami munindasa siripada saroruhe.
Shinki and Kishing, it is now your turn.
Tu no bande paniyam barika pitam anukampam upadaya patikanatu utama adiwa sedu no bande bojanam barika pitam anukampam upadaya patikanatu utama. Bow on time.
Okata, Okata, Kayake, wasigan, manogan, tapadota, hetendo, apietogo, piaupa zeje, achunga, patama, tutia, tatia, tejane, nachane, donjamia, pia yatana, tia yatana, tenga yatana, yatana metomba dogo, ayo ate, ale amia, dasomoye, shiko buzo, pumyo mansho, gadoba I ashimpia, gadoyado, ajo aja, abeleba, kadomba, yapishiba, yandunyongaba, wipatitia leba, piatanatia ngaba doma, akakating, kilo ni di period, matea, potea, ni pentea domiako, yabalo I ashimpia, Valentine.
Ahambande tisarnena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo satasilam damam yajami anugam gatwam silam deta mebandim tutiyambi ahambande tisarnena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo satasilam Dhammam yajami anugaham gatwa silam deta me bande tatiyampi aham bande tisarnena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo sata silam Dhammam yajami anugaham gatwa silam deta me bande ama bande Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Tutiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami. Tutiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Tutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. Amavanti.
Panatipata Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Adinadana Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Abrahmacharya Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Musawada Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Suramiraya Majapamadatana Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Vikala Bhojana Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Nachagita Vadita Visukha Dasana Malaganda Vilipana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Thana Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Uttasayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami Metta Sahagatena Cetasa Sabhavana Bhutesu Paritva Viharanam Samadhiyami Amabante Valentine
Iti piso bhagava arahan sama sambuddho vichacena samano sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasarati satta deva manusanam bhakto bhagava
Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opaneiko Pachatam Weditapo Winyuhi
Supatipano Bhagavata Sangha Sangha Ujupatipano Bhagavata Sangha Sangha Nyayapatipano Bhagavata Sangha Sangha Samichipatipano Bhagavata Sangha Sangha Yadidam Chatari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Pugala Esa Bhagavata Sangha Sangha Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakhineyo Angelikaratniya Anudaram Ponyakatam Lokasa Valentine.
Aham Avirahomi Abhyabhajohomi Anigohomi Sukhiyatanam Pariharami Mama Madhabidu Acharyaja Nyadimidaja Sabrahmajarinoja Avirahantu Abhyabhajahantu Anigahantu Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu Amakam Araka Dewata Ima Samin Awase Ima Samin Arame Araka Dewata Avirahantu Abhyabhajahantu Anigahantu Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu
Sabe Sata Sabe Pana Sabe Buddha Sabe Pugala Sabe Atabawa Pariyapana Saba Itio Sabe Purisa Sabe Arya Sabe Anarya Sabe Dewa Sabe Manusa Sabe Winipatika Awera Hontu Abhyapaja Hontu Aniga Hontu Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu Dukkha Bhojantu Yada Lada Sampatito Ma Vigajantu Kama Sikha
Pratimaya Disaya Dakhinaya Disaya Patimaya Disaya Uttaraya Disaya Pratimaya Anudisaya Dakhinaya Anudisaya Patimaya Anudisaya Uttaraya Anudisaya Hetimaya Disaya Uparimaya Disaya
Sabe Sada Sabe Pana Sabe Buddha Sabe Bukala Sabe Atabawa Priyapana Saba Itio Sabe Prisa Sabe Ariya Sabe Anuriya Sabe Dewa Sabe Manusa Sabe Huini Badiga Awira Hondu Abhyabaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhiyatanam Puriharantu Dukkha Munjantu Yada Lada Samparido Mawikajantu Kama Sikha
Udam yawa bawakaca ado yawa awicito samanta caka walesu yasata patawicara abhyapaca niweraca nidukaca nupadawa udam yawa bawakaca ado yawa awicito samanta caka walesu yasata udake cara abhyapaca niweraca nidukaca nupadawa udam yawa bawakaca ado yawa awicito samanta caka walesu yasata akase cara abhyapaca niweraca nidukaca nupadawa.
We will now learn how to meditate by Chloe, Victoria, Valerie, Pezancho, and Sumyape.
What is meditation? Meditation is a way to keep the mind cool and calm by concentrating on one object. There are many ways to meditate. In our Dhamma class, primarily we study Anapanasati and body scanning meditation. In Anapanasati, a natural focus is your own breath, which is always with you. If you simply keep feeling the breath as it comes in and as it goes out, the mind gets quieter and more peaceful. In body scanning meditation, you scan your whole body from head to toe, from the front and the back. The only trouble is something will always take your attention away. Maybe a noise or a pain in the knee, but often your own mind is the problem. It is so full of useless stuff, like a monkey jumping here and there. It is so hard to control. To become the master of your mind, you need some lessons, enough time, and a good place to learn how to practice. With enough practice, meditation helps to replace bad thoughts and feelings with happiness.
Victoria, it is your turn.
Why do we meditate? By learning how to control the mind, we start to get rid of negative habits and develop good mental qualities instead. If your mind is cool, you make good decisions, you don't get confused, you make less mistakes, you don't get angry or feel afraid, and you become more confident. If your mind is calm, you become peaceful and happy, you are less worried and frustrated, you don't get stressed about or exams, you develop compassion and kindness, you have harmonious relationships. If your mind is concentrated, you get less distracted by things, you find it easier to focus on art, and you will.
What is different between samatha and vipassana meditation? Samatha meditation and vipassana meditation are two different types of meditation. Samatha aims at achieving deep concentration, while vipassana aims at understanding both the body and mind. In samatha meditation, the focus is solely on one object to attain deep concentration, such as by fixing the mind on a single point. In contrast, vipassana meditation involves observing various mental and physical processes as they occur. During samatha meditation, when the mind wanders, we bring it back to the chosen object. However, in vipassana meditation, when the mind wanders, we observe it without trying to control it. Only when the distraction fades, we return our focus to the primary object. These differences in focus and approach distinguish the two types of meditation.
Guided muscle relaxation meditation. We are going to practice guided muscle relaxation meditation. But before we begin, please straighten your body, center yourself in the middle of your camera, put your hands together with the right on top of the left with your thumbs connected, and place them in your lap. Then close your eyes. Step 1. When I say a group of muscle, focus on the group of muscles you hear and feel the tenseness in them. Step 2. Mentally relax those group of muscles. Step 3. Feel those muscles completely relaxed. Let's start. Your scalp muscles, all the muscles on your head are relaxed. Your forehead and eyebrows are relaxed. Your eyes, ears, nose, lips, and chin are relaxed. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Your chest and upper back are relaxed. Your abdomen and lower back are relaxed. Your hips and thighs are relaxed. Your knees and legs are relaxed. Your ankles, feet, and toes are relaxed. Now your whole body from head to toe fully relaxed.
We are moving on to Anapanasati meditation. You are going to focus on your breath. When you breathe in, a puff of air touches the tip of your nose. Make yourself aware of the touch. When you breathe out, a slightly warmer puff of air touches the tip of your nose. Make yourself aware of the touch. We are going to practice counting technique with each cycle of in-breath and out-breath. You will count from 1 to 8 and do not let your mind wander. If your mind wanders out, start counting from 1 again. We'll first practice together. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 1. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 2. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 3. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 4. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 5. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 6. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 7. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 8. Now go back to 1, start counting on your own and focus. We are now done meditating.
Dukkha pata jani dukkha, paya pata jani paya, soka pata jani soka, hontu sape pipanino.
Nahi vere na verani, samanti da kudachanam, avere nascha samanti, esadamo sanantano.
Sabe papasa agana, kusalasa upasapada, jatita puyo dapana, eta buddhana sasana.
Marnam me tuam, jivitam me atuam, itam me punyam, nippanasa pajayo hotu, imam punya bhagam, sapasatanam bhajema, sadhu, 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 fountain. It is now part 2 of the Dhamma class, and again, please not eat anything. However, drinking water is now fine. So we will be starting off with program number 1, which is Chant of Inega Jadi to Jaya Mangala Gadas by Amara, Mate, Mason D, Valerie, Cynthia, Biabla, Chloe, and Hagen Hema.
Anega Jadi Gatha, Anega Jadi Samsaram, Sandavisam, Anebisam, Gahagaram, Gawe Santo, Dukha Jadi Punam, Gahagaraka Ditosi Punageham Nagahasi Sabate Basuka Baga Gahagudam Wisangadam Wisangara Gadam Jidam Dananam Gaya Majaga Padicca Samubada Padicca Samubada Anuloma Avijja Paccaya Sankhara Paccaya Vijnana Paccaya Namarupa Paccaya Salayadana Paccaya Basa Paccaya Vedana Paccaya Dana Paccaya Upadanam Paccaya Bhava Paccaya Jadi Paccaya Jaramaranam Shoka Paridewa Dukkha Domana Subhayasa Sambhavati Eva Medasa Kevalasa Dukkha Gadasa Samudayo Hoti Paticca Samuppada Patiloma Avijjaya Dveva Asesa Viraga Nirodha Sankhara Nirodha Vijnana Nirodha Nama Rupa Nirodha Salayatana Nirodha Basa Nirodha Vedana Nirodha Dana Nirodha Upadana Nirodha Bhavat Nirodha Jati Nirodha Jaramanam Soka Paridewa Dukkha Domana Supayasa Nirujanti Ewa Metasa Kevalasa dukkha khandasa nirodho hoti.
Udanakatas yada hale patu pawanti dhamma atapino jayato brahmanasa atasa kanka wapayanti sabha yato bhajanati sahetu tamam yada hale patu pawanti dhamma Atapino jayato brahmanasa atasa kanka wapayanti sabha yato kayam pachawayanam awadi yada hawe patu bhavanti dhamma atapino jayato brahmanasa Vidupayam titati marasenam Suryo wa opasaya mantalikam.
Patana Pachayudesam Hetu Pachayam Aramana Pachayam Adipati Pachayam Anantara Pachayam Samanandara Pachayam Sahajata Pachayam Anyamanya Pachayam Nisaya Pachayam Upanisaya Pachayam Purechata Pachayam Pachachata Pachayam Asevana Pachayam Kama Pachayam Vipaka Pachayam Ahara Pachayam Indriya Pachayam Jana Pachayam Magga Pachayam Sampayutta Pachayam Vipayutta Pachayam Ati Pachayam Nati Pachayam Vigada Pachayam Avigada Pachayoti.
Jaya Mangala Gata Mahakaruniko Nato Hitaya Sababaninam Puretwa Parami Sabha Pato Samboti Mutamam Etina Sajawajena Sotite Hotu Sabada Jayanto Bodhiya Mule Sajanam Nandi Wadano Ewa Mewa Jayo Hotu Jaya Sujaya Mangala
Aparajita Balangke Sise Putui Pugale Apiseke Sababutanam Agapato Pamodati Sunakatam Sumangalam Shubhabatam Suhutitam Sukano Sumuhutocha Sai Suyitam Brahmacharisu.
Parakinam kaya kamam vacha kamam parakinam mano kamam panirite parakinani katwana labantate parakine te atalara sukita virula buddha sasane aroga sukita hota sahasabehi nyatibi sadhu sadhu sadhu.
We're now moving on to program number 2, which is Basic Buddhism by Noelle, Tiffany, Amy, then by Valerie, Mason, and Chloe, then by Bia Bala and Xing Ling, then by Sarah and Victoria, then by Linlin and Sima Pitt, and then by Hazel and Alexander, and lastly by the Zinjo and Helen All.
Hello everyone, my name is Noel and my Buddhist name is Wanapala, which means power of personality. So today I'll be joined by my Dhamma friends Tiffany and Amy, so could you please introduce yourselves?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Tiffany. My Buddhist name is Santa Pali, which means peacekeeper. So, Amy, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Amy. My Buddhist name is Pali, which means love keeper.
Today we'll be talking about what is parami, so Tiffany, could you please start?
Please listen carefully because we will be asking questions at the end. What is parami? Parami means going beyond or reaching perfection. It refers to the excellent qualities of bodhisattvas or future Buddhas. There are 10 perfections, which are important for achieving enlightenment.
To develop these qualities, one needs wisdom, compassion, and selflessness. People work hard to improve themselves over many lifetimes. The 10 perfections are 1. Dana, charity; 2. Sila, morality; 3. Nekama, renunciation; 4. Panya, wisdom; 5. Viriya, energy;
6. Kanti, patience; 7. Satya, truthfulness; 8. Adidana, determination; 9. Metta, loving kindness; 10. Upeka, equanimity. Practicing these helps us grow, become better people. So now we'll be asking questions. So my first question to Shinki is, what does parami mean?
Parami means going beyond or reaching perfection, referring to the qualities of bodhisattvas.
Yes, that is correct.
My question is to AJ, and what are the 10 perfections?
The 10 perfections are charity, morality, renunciation, wisdom, energy, patience, truthfulness, determination, loving kindness, and equanimity.
Yes, yes, that's correct.
My question is to Shinki, who practices parami?
Bodhisattvas, who are future Buddhas, practice parami.
Yes, that is correct.
My last question is to AJ, and it is, why are the 10 perfections important?
So they're essential for achieving alignment and self-improvement.
Yes, that's correct, and thank you for listening.
It is now Valerie, Mason, and Chloe's turn.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Valerie Chow, and my Buddhist name is Dana Bali, which means the keeper of charity. I live in Chino Hills, California. So, Mason D, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Mason D. My Buddha name is Lokapala. It means Guardian of the World. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So, Chloe, please introduce yourself. Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Chloe Chang, and my Buddhist name is Diti Bali, which means Keeper of Wisdom. I live in Chino Hills, California. So, Valerie, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about mudita. I'll start first. So everybody, please listen carefully because we will be asking questions at the end. What is mudita? Mudita is a Bali word that means feeling joy for others' happiness and success. It's about celebrating when good things happen to others. Mudita is one of the 4 important qualities in Buddhism, called the Brahma Viharas, which also include loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, and calmness, upekkha.
When we practice mudita, we stop feeling jealous and learn to appreciate others' achievements. It takes effort and strong will to truly feel joy for others. You should be careful though. Mudita isn't just about laughter or excitement, but a deeper, peaceful happiness for others. A good example is the joy a mother feels when her child succeeds. In Buddhism, people say, Sadhu, 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 meaning well done or excellent to celebrate others' good deeds. We will now be asking questions. So Valerie, please ask your first question.
My first question is to Hema. What is mudita? Well, the answer is feeling happy for others' success. So, Chloe, please ask your next question.
So my next question is to Thing Thing, and why is mudita good?
Help us be kind and not jealous.
That is correct. So, Mason D, please ask your next question. So my next question is to Hema. So Hema, how can we show mudita? Well, the correct answer is by saying well done or great job. So Valerie, please ask your last question.
My last question is to Ting Ting. What do Buddhists say for mudita?
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
That is correct. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching and listening.
It is now Biabala and Chingling's turn.
Hi to my class. My name is Kevin Hong, and my Buddhist name is Biapala, which means power of love. Today, I'll be sharing something to the Dhamma class from my dear friend Xingling. So, Xingling, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Minglapa. My name is Shane Keeling, and my Buddhist name is Vera Bali, which means brave keeper. I live in Colorado, so Biapala, what will we be talking about today?
Today, we'll be talking about Upeka. Before we start, can everybody please listen because we'll be asking questions in the end. What is Upeka? Upeka is a Pali word that means having a balanced view. It refers to staying neutral between gain and loss, honor and dishonor, praise and blame, happiness and sorrow. It is not the same as indifference or not caring.
Sometimes people misunderstand upeka as being inattentive or careless, but that is not true. Upeka means paying attention to things in a calm and a balanced way, without getting too happy or too sad about them.
Upeka is achieved when both hate and love are calm, bringing peace. It is not about ignoring things or being uninterested. Real upeka sees both good and bad, but understands that happiness and suffering come from one's own actions. It doesn't get personally involved with them, staying calm instead. So now we'll be asking questions. So Shailen, can you please ask the first question?
So my first question is to Gina Bala. So Gina Bala, what does upeka mean?
Upeka means having a balanced view, staying calm between good and bad.
That is correct. So Pia Bala, please ask your next question.
Yixing. What is upeka the same as not caring?
No, Upeka is about staying calm and paying attention, not ignoring things.
That is correct. Shinglan, can you please? That is correct. And Shinglan, can you please ask the next question?
The next question is to Gina Bala again. So Gina Bala, what happens when you practice upeka?
When you practice upeka, you stay calm without getting too happy or sad.
That is correct. So Pia Bala, please ask the last question.
Yixing. What does upeka help with?
Upeka helps you stay peaceful and balanced even when things are good or bad.
That is correct, and that is on. Thank you for listening.
It is now Sarah and Victoria's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Sarah, and my Buddhist name is Chika Fali, which means Guild Guardian. So today we'll be talking about something with a Dhamma friend of mine. So Victoria, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Victoria, and my Buddhist name is Ujupali, which means honest keeper. So, Sarah, what will we be talking about today?
Today we will be talking about dana, and we'll also be asking questions in the end, so everyone please listen carefully. What is dana? Dana means giving and being generous. It includes helping those in need and sharing with monks or the community. Giving helps us overcome feelings of greed, hatred, and confusion. Each act of giving is a way to show loving kindness and compassion.
When we give, we should do it with the right understanding. Here are 3 important things to remember. 1. Feel happy about your giving before, during, and after. 2. Have faith that good deeds will lead to good results. And 3. Make a promise to work towards spiritual growth.
Even when we wish for things like good health or happiness, we should aim to support our journey towards being better people. Good health helps us meditate, and wealth allows us to give more. So now we'll be asking questions. So Victoria, please ask the first question.
My first question is to Shinki, and it is, what does Dana mean?
Dhamma means giving and being generous to others.
That is correct. Thank you. Sarah, can you please ask your question?
My question is to Tenzin, and it is, why is giving important?
Giving helps us feel kind and shows love to others.
That is correct. So Victoria, please ask the next question.
My last question is to Shinki, and it is, how should we feel when we give?
We should feel happy before, during, and after giving.
That is correct. Sarah, can you please ask your last question?
My last question is to Tenzin, and it is, what should we promise when we give?
We should promise to grow and become better people.
That is correct, and that is all. Thank you for listening.
Is now Lin and Sumya, please turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Lin, and my Buddhist name is Manapali, which means keeper of minds. Joining me today is my dear Dhamma friend Sumya Pe. So, Sumya Pe, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Sumya Pe. My Buddhist name is Jita Pali, which means regarder of mind. So Lilin, what will we be talking about today?
Today we'll be talking about Sila, so I'll begin. What is Sila? Sila means following moral rules and being ethical. It includes 3 main parts: right speech, right action, and right livelihood. We can break Sila into 2 categories.
1. What to do. Speech, be truthful, helpful, kind, and polite. Action, show compassion, loving kindness, and use wisdom. Livelihood, earn money in ways that don't harm anyone and involve effort.
2. What to avoid. Speech. Don't lie, gossip, or speak harshly. Action. Avoid killing, stealing, and harmful behaviors like gambling or doing drugs. Livelihood. Avoid things that harm others or involve deceit, such as butchering or selling weapons.
Sila helps us live in a way that is kind and respectful to others and to ourselves and to others. We will now be asking questions, so Linlin, please start.
My question is to Rebecca, and it is, what is Sila?
Sila means being kind, honest, and doing the right thing.
That is correct. So, Sumipe, can you please ask your question?
My question is to Grace. How can we practice Sila in speech?
By speaking truthfully, kindly, and politely.
That is correct. Thank you. Linlin, please ask your next question.
My question is to Rebecca, and it is, what actions should we avoid?
Hurting others, stealing, and being unkind.
That is correct. So, Sumipe, can you please ask the last question?
My last question is to Grace. Why is Sila important?
It helps us live in a good and respectful way.
That is correct. Thank you. So that is all for today. Thank you everyone for listening.
It is now Hazel and Alexander's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Hazel, and my Buddhist name is Rupa Bali, which means beauty keeper. Today I'll be talking about something with my dear Dhamma friend, Alexander. So, Alexander, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Alexander. My Buddhist name is Ujjwala, which means Parvanasi. So, Hazel, what will you be talking about?
Today I'll be talking about Pancha Sila, and I'll be going first. Everyone, please listen carefully because we'll be asking questions at the end. What is Pancha Sila? Pancha Sila refers to the 5 precepts in Buddhism, which are basic guidelines for good behavior. They help protect our senses and guide us to live better lives.
1. Do not harm living beings. This teaches kindness and compassion, helping us control anger and hate. 2. Do not take what is not given. Avoid stealing or taking more than you should, and practice honesty and generosity. And 3. Avoid sexual misconduct. Respect others and control desires, showing care for people's safety.
4. Do not lie. Be truthful and avoid lying, cheating, or gossiping to gain advantage. 5. Avoid alcohol and drugs. Stay mindful and self-controlled, not escaping reality through substances. We'll now be asking questions, so Alexander, please ask the first question.
The first question is Alante. It is, what is Panchasila?
Panchasila is the 5 precepts in Buddhism that guide us to live kindly, honestly, and respectfully.
That is correct. So Hazel, please ask your first question.
My question is to Cynthia, and what does do not harm living beings mean?
It means being kind to all creatures and controlling our anger so we don't hurt others.
That is correct. Alexander, please ask the next question.
My last question is to Alante. It is, why should we avoid taking what is not given?
It teaches us to be nice, to be honest, and not take things that don't belong to us.
That is correct. So Hazel, please ask the last question.
The last question is to Cynthia, and what does avoid alcohol and drugs teach us?
It helps us stay mindful and in control of ourselves, making good decisions.
That's correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
It is now the Zinjal and Hila Alm's turn.
Hello, Minglaba Dhamma class. My name is Tazancho, and my Buddhist name is Janapali, which means power of concentration. Today, me and a few Dhamma friends will be talking about something. So, Hina Aung, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Heng Lang, and my Buddhist name is Sutavala, which means power of happiness. So, Tazincho, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about offering food to the Buddha statue. Everyone, please listen carefully because we will be asking a couple of questions in the end. I will start us off. Offering food to the Buddha statue. Offering food to the Buddha statue is like giving a gift to someone you love and respect. It's a way of saying thank you to the Buddha for his teachings and guidance.
Buddhists also believe in something called merit. Merit means the good energy you create when you do kind and generous things. When you offer food or other items to the Buddha, you create good karma, good actions that can bring blessings and happiness to your life.
The Buddha once said, if you give someone food, you give them 5 gifts: life, beauty, happiness, strength, and wisdom. By giving life, you will enjoy life. By giving beauty, you will enjoy beauty. By giving happiness, you will enjoy happiness. By giving strength, you will enjoy strength. And by giving wisdom, you will enjoy wisdom.
So, offering food to the Buddha statue is not just about the food itself. It's a loving and respectful way to thank the Buddha and to fill your heart with kindness, goodness, and happiness. Now I'll be asking questions. So my first question is for Maten, and it is, why do Buddhists offer food to the Buddha statue?
To show love, respect, and say thank you for his teachings.
That's correct. So Zencho, could you please ask the next question?
My next question is for Amara, which is, what is merit?
It's the good energy you get from doing kind and generous things.
That is correct. Hina Aung, could you please ask the next question?
The next question is for Maten, and it is, what did the Buddha say you give when you offer food?
Life, beauty, happiness, strength, and wisdom.
That is correct. So Zencho, could you please ask the last question?
My last question is for Amara, which is, how does offering food make you feel?
It fills your heart with kindness and happiness.
That is correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
We're now moving on to program number 3, which is choose the correct one out of the given answers by Rebecca and Cynthia.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Rebecca, and my Buddhist name is Metta Bali, which means keeper of loving kindness. For today's program of question and answers, my sister Cynthia will be joining me. So, Cynthia, can you please introduce yourself? Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Cynthia, and my Buddhist name is Maga Bali, which means keeper of the middle path. And the individuals will be asking are Ding Ding, Lyra, Amara, Kamapali, Valerie, Snowy, Emma, Alexander, Nathan, Mating, Chloe, Alante, Sandy, Jewel, Sarah, and William. Thane, what is mudita?
Feeling happy for other success.
That is correct. Lyra, what does dana mean?
Dana means giving and being generous to others.
That is correct. Amara, what should we promise when we give?
We should promise to grow and become better people.
That is correct. Kamapali, what is sila?
Sila means being kind, honest, and doing the right thing.
That is correct. Valerie, what actions should we avoid?
Hurting others, stealing, and being unkind.
That is correct. Snowy, who practices parami?
Bodhisattvas, who are future Buddhas, practice parami.
That is correct. Emma, why do Buddhists offer food to the Buddha statue? The answer is to show respect and say thank you for his teachings. Alexander, why is mudita good?
It helps us be kind and not jealous.
That is correct, thank you. Meitong, why is giving important?
It fills your heart with kindness. Giving helps us feel kind and shows love to others.
That is correct. Ate, how does offering food make you feel?
It fills your heart with kindness and happiness.
That is correct. Chloe, how can we show mudita?
By saying well done or great job.
That is correct. Alete, how should we feel when we give? Well, their answer is we should feel happy before, during, and after giving. Sandy, how can we practice sila in speech?
By speaking truthfully, kindly, and politely.
That is correct. Jewel, what is mudita?
Feeling happy for others' success.
That is correct. Sarah, what does dana mean?
Dana means giving and being generous to others.
That is correct. And William, what should we promise when we give?
We should promise to grow and become better people.
That's correct. That is all for our program. Thank you for participating.
We're now moving on to program number 4, which is answer the questions by the Central.
Hello, Mingala Dhamma class. My name is Thazancha, and my Buddhist name is Jana Bali, which means power of concentration. Today, I will be asking a few questions to the individuals, Mathane, Amara, Snowy, Emma, Lyra, Sandy, Brian, Jewel, and Inya. Everyone, please be ready and prepared. Mathane, could you please list the 3 kaya again?
Number 1, Banati Pada, killing living beings. 2, Adina Dana, taking is not given. Stealing. Game Sumi Chara, sexual misconduct.
That is correct. Thank you. Amara, please list the 4 wasikan.
1, Musawada, lying, false speech. 2, Bisu Nawaja, slandering, saying bad things to cause trouble. But 3, Barusawaja, using harsh or hurtful words. Sampapalaba, talking about useless or things, frivolous talk.
That is correct. Thank you. Snowy, what is Buddhism? Please answer in Pali and English.
Sabapa pasa akaranam, not to do any evil. kusalasa upasamphara, to practice good. Satita paryodapanam, to purify your mind. Etam Buddha na sasanam, this is the teaching of Buddhas, which means this is Buddhism.
That is correct. Thank you. Emma, how do you chant metta meditation on your Dhamma class? Emma, are you ready or should I come back to you? I'll come back to you then. Lyra, how do you chant metta meditation on your relatives and friends?
Nyati midacha awero hontu abya baja hontu aniga hontu sukiata nempari hontu.
That is correct. Thank you. Sandy, how do you chant metta meditation on your parents?
Mama mati pitu awera hontu apya baja hontu aniga hontu sukia tena bariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Brian, how do you chant metta meditation on yourself?
Awera hontu, apya faja hontu, aniga hontu, sukiyatana bariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Jewel, how many virtues of the Buddha are there? Could you please list them all?
Okay. There are 9 virtues of the Buddha. 1. Araham. 2. Sammasambuddho. 3. Vijayacharana Sampanno. 4. Sugato. 5. Lokavidu. 6. Anuttaro Purisattama Sarati. 7. Satadewa Manusana. 8. Buddha. 9. Bhagavan.
That is correct. And last but not least, Imya, please list the 3 kaya again. Ima, are you ready?
What? You're talking to me?
Oh, I meant Imya, and then I'll come back to you.
Okay. What's that?
Imya, would you like to try again after Emma?
Yes, please.
All right. Emma, coming back. What was your question? I think it was, what is Buddhism? Please answer in Pali and English.
No, it was how to chant meditation in your Dhamma class. Right here.
Please repeat that.
I think it was chant meditation on your Dhamma class.
All right, go ahead then.
Sabra maja vinoja awera hontu abya paja hontu aniga hontu suki atanam pariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you, and sorry about the mishap. Coming back to Imya, well, how many virtues of the Buddha are there? Please list them all. Wait, wrong question. The first one, please. Please list the 3 kaya again. Would you like to try again next week?
Yes, please.
All right, we'll try again then. That is all, and thank you for listening.
We're now at the end of the demo class, so everyone please put your hands together and recite Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dedatu 3 times. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dedatu, may the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dedatu, may the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dedatu, may the Buddha's teachings last long. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let us all